Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Fate 12. Oh, I'm so nervous, I want to throw up. Only pocket remains a smile on her face.
意外な結末というべきなのでしょうか。一番様はもう少し長く生きてくださると思っていましたのに。おや？誰が聞いているかわかりませんものね。これ以上はこの場所でもお話ししない方がよろしいでしょうかしら。
Scale Jones hat. Ah, yes. Fuck my life. Alan Scorpion has elected Scale Jones in turn. Rinka comes to realize that her grandmother, who has been taken, would not be saved in time.
けれど、一番様のあのお顔はとて。
Fuck. Little data. Ah, that. Yo, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? I know I saved. Shit. I know I saved. Load. Where is it? I know I saved. Hold on. Let me look for the save file. Oh my god. Okay, so it turns out I didn't save the file and I had to go back to a previous save file and go to here. So you know what? I'm going to ignore you. I don't have time for this. I declined the call without hesitation. I typed the necessary information and sent it along. Why? It's still gonna be the same thing. Yeah, see? It's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Oh my god. Yes, okay. Let's try this again. Load. Where is it? You say yes! Okay, answer it. Answer it. Blah 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 blah. Skip. Hang up.
こっちには今話してる余裕なんてない。だから後にして。おばあちゃんが大変なんだ。
I shout this into the phone and end the call before he can say another word. It almost sounded like he was laughing, which pisses me off. What in the hell did he even want?
おばあちゃん、おばあちゃん。
I tried to focus on typing all while praying that she's safe. I finished the message and said, "It's still gonna be the same thing, isn't it? It must be just under 5 minutes. I pray that it goes through, otherwise I get a call right after sending it." The cycling scale was in new proper position after reading the message. Huh?
だが、その感情的なところは似ていた。
スケールさんじゃない。
What?
君が自分の情報を教えたとして、この男が君の祖母に手を出さないと本気で思っていたのか。
Oh, wait a minute. So it was Alan?
君の情報を得たところで彼はまだ五分だ。君に指名されてお互いに脱落するという可能性が残っている。片方が防御するのではなく両方指名するというケースだ。僕が実行するならば君の情報を得た後拘束したまま山に放置し、僕でなければ君の祖母を助けられない状況を作り出す。そうすれば君は次。
I'm sorry. I'm saving. That gave me a heart attack. Sorry. You can talk again, Alan.
僕が実行するならば君の情報を得た後拘束したまま山に放置し、僕でなければ君の祖母を助けられない状況を作り出す。そうすれば君は次の選定で僕を指名できなくなるからね。そして君を脱落させた後口封じに君の祖母を殺す。間違いなくこの男もそれを実行する予定だったはずだ。殺すと脅したのはまず君を焦らせて情報を奪うためだ。
The voice on the other end leaves me speechless. It isn't Scale speaking, it's Alan. It doesn't help that he's saying something so terrifying while I'm still shaken.
心配しなくていい。メールはこの男が見る前に削除した。
どうしてアランさんが。それよりおばあちゃんはそこにいるの。
君の祖母とおぼしき女性は睡眠薬がまだ効いているのだろう。眠っている。多少擦り傷などはあるが命に別状はない。
よかった。そうじゃなくて、いや、おばあちゃんが無事でよかったはよかったんだけど、 説明
Ah, my heart. Alan goes on to explain everything. Apparently, he predicted what Scale would do and followed him. As hard as it believed, he was actually hiding in the trunk of the car that Scale was using. Not long after contacting me, he forced his way into the car proper, knocked Scale out, and saved my gran. Now he's driving back, having left Scale behind. Now I understand, but something more important is on my mind.
どうしてアランさんがおばあちゃんは私の助けになってくれたの？これから私とまた取引を？
言っただろ。似ていたからだと。
は？どういうこと？
Me and his sister? I find myself becoming more alert regarding how vague he's being. He quickly proves that I'm overthinking things, though.
僕は彼女に危害を加えない。信じられなければ彼女の元へ来ればいい。
He hangs up and in doing so avoids giving me a proper answer. I'm able to call back now because he used my grand's phone, but I guess its battery has died or something.
もう
The sheer stress from all leaves me wide awake, making my attempt to get back to sleep completely futile. 5 minutes of wasted time later, I fire up the browser on my phone and book a ticket for the Shinkansen? Alan's right, I can't just sit here not knowing what happened to my gran. Even assuming that she's fine, there's no doubt it was a terrifying experience for her. She's pretty tough, all things considered, but this has to be the first time she's been kidnapped by a random foreigner and forced to take sleeping pills. I thought she would get over it. I had planned to keep the store open all day, but seeing her is more important. Over half a day has passed since Alan saved Rinka's grandmother from Scale. He did so by predicting Scale's course of action and following him. Once Scale had made his move, Alan made one final check with Rinka. She acted exactly as he had hoped. Rather than anticipate that he would help her, she acted out of emotional instinct. Oh, that's why. Okay, so he's like, oh, I'll see if she would listen to what I have to say, or she will tell me, I don't have time for you, blah, blah, blah. So that's what happened. Okay. Following that, Alan easily put a wrench in Scale's plan.
僕ならこうするとすぐに思いつくのも皮肉なものだな。
Alan grew quite familiar with the two-way path of deceit as he expanded his business. That's why he was able to figure out how Scale would attempt to survive without much issue. However, Alan now finds himself opposite of Scale's position. Almost as if he's been gradually picking up the parts of himself that he discarded long ago. This is nothing new for him. He is simply returning to where he once stood.
この街の夜は星が見えないな。
The town where Rinka's grandmother is staying is out in the countryside, widely different from the urban Tokyo. The Tohoku region landscape is far more reminiscent from his homeland. One can see the stars in the night sky there with ease.
僕が星座を教えたこともあったな。
Memories of times long past are included in the pieces he finds himself picking up. While he hasn't forgotten them, there have been little more than memories. Now, however, those memories carry meaning to him.
お前はまだ時には星を数えているのだろうか。
He sighs as he makes his way through town. He has no one to validate his chosen course of action. He feels satisfied despite that.
やはり獅子舞凛花は似ているな。あるいはその性質は同一かもしれない。
The resolve to stand up to something far greater than oneself. That special look in their eyes that can choke the heart of anyone and stop them in their tracks. And the tendency to let their emotions take over, making them vulnerable at the same time. Alan cannot help but smile. At this point, he may as well be fighting for her sake.
見届けるさ。結末はもう
Oh my god!
遠くないはずだ。
Is he gonna help him, man? His thoughts complete. He sets off to find his lodging for the night. No one would suspect that he was a young CEO of a flourishing company right now. Hardly surprising. He is nothing but a young man walking under the night sky during summer. Sunday evening. And isn't Divine Selection supposed to be happening? Having taken the Shinkansen back to Tokyo, I returned to Linehouse not long before the last train. I cast my mind back over today's event. I got on the very first train available to see my gran. She was in the hospital. While fine, they said that she had suffered a minor sprain. Even something like that can take a while to heal when you're old, so I'm a bit worried. Once we were alone, she told me everything that happened between midnight and morning. She seems to remember both someone assailing her and someone saving her. Easy to guess which one was Alan. Apparently, he told her that Scale had kidnapped her for money. Not only that, but that he also dealt with Scale. He recommended that she go to the police, but she opted not to. She believed that Scale would learn from this and reject his actions. If it were anyone else, she would have reported them immediately, but she was fine with it, so as long as she was the only victim. To the effect, she told the doctor that she twisted her foot in the bathroom. She oddly stubborn at times like this. Once checked out of the hospital, we went back to her relative's house, where she made us some coffee. It had been so long since I saw her that I could feel my tear-filled eyes burning. Not because I was lonely and sad, it was out of relief from knowing she was fine. She wasn't bothered in the slightest by how I'd been running the store. In fact, she was happy that I was still running in her absence. Most importantly, though, she said she was worried about me. That alone made me feel at ease. I was worried about how the store was doing, so I made sure to ask her about it. As I thought Linehouse was currently in the red. Ooh. Apparently that was an issue, though. I'm not too sure on the specifics, but my grandma was making sure to her real estate ledger to balance things out. She really did have everything together. There were plenty of things I wanted to talk to her about. School, the regulars at the Linehouse, Naomi, Mao, and Miharu too. Most of all, Divine Selection. That and my determination to live. As it turned out, I couldn't bring most of it up. That was fine though. I was able to remind myself that I still had a place to call home, that my grandma would be there for me. She was as strict as ever though. The moment I let it slip that I had school tomorrow, she told me to head back home so I could make it on time. It'd take over 4 hours to get back, but even so she was relentless. Her plans to come back next week got cancelled thanks to her sprain too. And said she would stay there until it had fully recovered. It was fortunate that she got away with something so minor, but I was a bit disappointed that I have to wait longer to treat her to some coffee. She had some parting words of wisdom for me too. You shouldn't hate or resent people. What's important is getting to know them. So she said. I never once mentioned Scale or you, or yet it's like she saw right through me. Maybe it was easy to do when it involved someone you raised. I nodded to myself in reformation. Divine Selection is tonight. I won't resent Scale if she's forgiven him. I still have every intention of lingering though. That's a choice I've made for myself. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Get to know and remember him. Having settled on that, I get myself ready and crawl into bed.
Goきげんよう。運命の奴隷の皆様。
I take a look around the court of fate. Only 5 participants remain. Number 1, myself. Number 2, Miharu. Number 3, Federico. Number 1X Scale. Number 12, Alan.
この運命の大広間もずいぶん寂しくなってしまいましたわね。
そんなこと言ってあんたは喜んでいるんだろ。
もう失礼ですわね。私はお話の相手が減ってしまって寂しく思っていますわ。
おい女神。
なんでしょうか、ぶしつけに。
茶番はいい。聞かせてくれ。この女神の選定の最後の一人になった時。
おや？
Alan fires a blunt question at her. He must have heard it from Scale. I doubt Scale would give the info away for free, so they must have exchanged information. Parker averts her eyes from Alan for a moment, not just for fun though. It looks like she wants to examine Miharu's expression.
今のが答えというわけか。
もしお気に召さないのなら、今すぐ誰かにあなた様自身のカードをお渡しして。
僕はただ真実か確認したかっただけだ。死の運命を乗り越えて12週間後以降も生き残れる。
もちろんでございますわ。
ならば構わない。
カ 構わないってことはあるか。ちょっと待て。それはどういうことだ。
Parker takes a good look at all the participants following Federico's question. My eyes meet with her as she's smiling.
この様子ではどうやらあなた様以外はすでにご存知のようですわね。とはいえ私ももう少しおしゃべりをしたいと思っていたところお話。
おい。
Skiro interrupted her. He is glaring into Parker's eyes. No doubt that I'm the cause behind him doing so is of no concern to me, though, so I just listened in on the exchange.
今回の選定で脱落するやつもいるんだ。生き残った後のことを話さなくたっていいだろう。そいつが先の話を聞いてもただ虚しくなるだけとは思わないかい。
それもそうですわね。私としてはあなた様のような必死の姿を見るのも楽しいのですけれども。
畜生、俺は
この後に及んでか。
I sneak a glimpse at Alan and notice that he actually has the makings of a smile on his face. If there's anyone who my impression of has changed the most since the line selection began, it's him. In fact, I'd be willing to bet that he's changed himself. There's no way the person from back then would save my gran.
俺を指名しようとするやつがいるなら考え直してくれ。すまん。俺も生きたかった。
You don't gotta talk. I'm sorry. Skio crumbles down to his knees and smacks the platform he stands on. Not a single person addresses him though. Instead, it's Parker's voice that rings out.
それでは今宵の選定を開始いたしましょう。
The clock we've become accustomed to begins to move.
回りなさい。運命の大時計。
The clock hand points at me. Parker gaze follows.
さて一番様、あなた様は指名を行いますか？
Yes.
私は9番あなたを指名する。
どうしてだ。結局あんたのばあさんは無事だったじゃないか。なのにどうして。
Oh, Mira's gonna be pissed.
おばあ様に何かしたのか。
くそ、こうなったら今のうちにお前らの。
He shoots back to his feet and starts to scream. There's some English mixed in there, but I can't understand any of it. Even so, it's easy to tell he's just swearing at us.
お黙りなさい。
Skill's screams become inaudible as if it responds to a command. You can see his mouth moving, but no sound escapes his lips. He eventually notices as well, which causes him to stop.
僕は今夜指名をしないよ。
俺もなしだ。
The dial turns to Scale.
俺は
Uh-huh. Sounds like we can hear him again. He locks his gaze onto Miru before shouting again.
2番を指名する。今度こそ防御でも何でも破壊して脱落させてやる。
But how if I go first, you idiot?
くす、見苦しいな。女神、それは不可能なはずだろ。
もちろんですわ。一度防御し合った方同士では指名は行いませんもの。
くそ。
Scale sits down following that, like he suddenly lost the will to live. I can't tell what he's thinking anymore. The dial continues through its revolution, this time pointing towards Alan.
僕も指名はない。
Yeah, I love you, Alan. Parker makes her way back to the center of the room once we're all done. She signals the next step in the standard ethereal tone.
それではこれより1番様による9番様の指名を開始いたしますわ。
The platform beneath me begins to rise the moment I nod in assent. It makes its way up to a spiral-like movement at a consistent pace. Eventually, I reach an area I've become familiar with. This marks the second time I've been to the upper stratum. I've come to bear the burden of my decision. Standing across me, of course, Scale.
俺が憎いかい。無理もないよな。 俺はお前のババアを人質に取った。
No, you're not
俺
gonna
の
talk.
使命はその復讐ってわけだ。
Yeah, 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 yeah.
生きたいと思うことは
No,
何に
you're
も
not
まさ
going to
お前が
talk.
これから殺すのは
I'm
紛
not
れもな
letting
く。
you talk.
分かっています。
He continues to glare at me. I know what he's doing. He's trying to get information out of me by having me sympathize with him. Funny enough, I find his determination to do almost admirable. I can't comment on whether his actions were just or not, but at the very least, there's not a single person who would deny his will to live.
私はあなたを恨まないし憎みません。だっておばあちゃんはあなたを許していたから。
強がりかい。
そう思うならあなたの勝手。
I pause for a moment before I continue.
あなたから聞いたあなたの人生を私は忘れません。あなたの人格をこうやって最後の最後まで生きようとしたことも私はあなたを脱落させる。だから呪ってもいいです。私はその呪いも知ってあなたのことを知りますから。
そうかい。じゃあ今すぐ指名を取り下げてくれ。
残念ですわ。もし一番様にそのつもりがあっても、もう指名を取り下げることはできませんもの。
Parker butts in our conversation. Much like last time, she seems to have appeared sometime after the two of us completed our ascent.
悪いけどそもそも指名を取り下げる気はない。
I make my intentions clear to her. I find myself surprisingly calm in this situation.
女神様なら別の質問だ。例えばこのままずっといたらどう。
そうですね。この場所の時間は現実世界とは切り離されていますけれど、あまり長くいすぎると本来の運命と乖離しすぎて戻れなくなってしまうかもしれません。
その場合例えば
あなた様のような人間で試したことはありませんし、あくまで予想。
もう
Interrupting the two of them, I opened my card book. The cards in my possession floated out in response.
ああ、もうまたいきなり。いいですわ。カードの選択を始めてください。
自分の死に潔くなれなんて私は言わない。むしろ最後までどうにかして生きようとするあなたが正解かもしれない。きっと私じゃあなたのことを知ることはできない。分かり合うこともできない。あなただって自分の生きたいって気持ちを私に理解されたくはないでしょう。
I pick out the first card containing his information.
使命スケール・ジョーンズ。
なあお前ごときに俺のことを理解されてた。俺は怖がりなんだ。
Ah, blah, blah, blah,
俺は
blah,
情報
blah,
を集め
blah,
るの
blah,
が好きだ
blah.
一方でどうだ死ってのは
死因自己死。
I'm sorry, but I really don't care about skills right now. Whenever he talks, I will ignore his damn dialogue. I chose another card.
そうだ一つ言ってお俺の周りにパパラッチになったの。もっともこれを聞いたところお前が俺を理解できないように。
未練金メダル。
I read the final card contact, making sure to keep my eyes locked on him all the while.
俺もお前を理解できない。
You get to be quiet. All three cards float away from me once I'm done. When they reach the middle of the core of fate, they converge and form a triangular shape, which causes light to spill out from them.
不気味だぜ。
I can't see Scale's face anymore thanks to the light. Now we get to see how he died. He died in a car accident, that's all we know. The scenery switches to a highway with more than 3 lanes going either directions. I'm inside a car that was easily going 60 miles per hour, chasing down a fancy car in front of me. Inside the car were a man and a woman, both barely visible. A number of the paparazzi had been chasing them, but they eventually gave up. Scale was the only one remaining now. He'd have his hands on a massive scoop if he persevered here. And then he lost control of the car along a sharp turn, throwing him into the opposite lane and in front of an oncoming truck. The impact of the crash obliterated the car. A photographer he had kept A photograph he had kept with him in the car entered his line of sight as his light faded to black. A photo of his best friend from college, a friend who faced false allegations of drug abuse, the fallout which caused him to commit suicide. He was the same age as Scale and a candidate for track and field events of the Olympics. The car and its driver may have been crippled beyond saving, but the camera hanging from Ladder's neck was somehow intact. I had to calm myself down once I've done seeing the moment Scale died. It really is too much to be shown in another person's death.
でも
It's someone else's death. I'll never forget Scale, but that won't stop me from following the path I've chosen for myself. That's why I can cope.
いかがでしたか？
感想なんて何もないよ。
My response is short and to the point. She's taking pleasure in our struggles against one another. Even worse, she's making no attempt to hide it. She reads out Scale's cards to me with indifference rather. After that, my answer must not have been to her liking.
さて、それでは下に行くまでにあなた様はどのカードを取得するか選んでいてくださいませ。
My platform begins to move after I receive her instructions, slowly making its descent. That's how my second election ends. But which card did I decide? I lock eyes with Miharu upon my return to the lower area. She takes a moment before nodding. She must realize where I'm going with this.
2番未練をもらう。
Miharu's regret. Miharu likely expected at the moment she knew I was going to eliminate him. This is necessary for us to elect and protect ourselves from one another. More importantly, her willingness to let me have it is proof of her trust in me. I have to admit, its contents are a bit surprising. Written on it is none other than my own name. Surprised that I am by this, it makes sense to me now, considering her confession. She really cares for me this much. Miharu is blushing next to me, but she makes an effort to seem inconspicuous.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名。
あ、
おい待ってくれ。
私の決め台詞でございましたのに。
いいだろそんなことは。言ったはずだぜ。指名が終わった後に女神の器ってのが何か話すってよ。
これ以上何をお話しすればよいのでしょう。
そうだな。この選定で生き残ったやつが女神の器とやら、ただし入れ物になったところで最後の一人が生き残れることに変わりはねえってのも分かった。気分は悪いが俺たちが生き残れるっていう一番大事なところが、俺が聞きたいのはその先だ。
Okay, what do you mean?
先。
女神の器ってのになったやつはあんたの力。
No. I haven't been told the full story by Miharu already. I know that isn't the case. She mentioned being able to talk with Parker in her dreams, but nothing about being able to use her powers. Parker just uses your body as a place to stay. You don't become some kind of divine being or anything. If anything, it's basically the same as making a folder on the computer named Parker or encrypting it.
あんたの器になることでメリットはあるのか？
私と夢の中でお話ができますわ。
興味ねえよ。あんたみたいなチンチクに。っていうかなんだ？夢に出てくんのか。うぜえなそいつは。
あら、しかし私は運命の女神。あなた様の中にいたとしても運命を紡ぎ替えることは可能。
なんだって？
Federica isn't the only one taken aback. Miharu seems somewhat surprised herself. Same goes for me.
私には意志がありますから、私の気まぐれですけれども。
So you could bring everybody back to life.
私は面白いことが好きですわ。だから器になった方が面白いものを見せてくだされば、たまに
神というのは随分といい加減なのだな。
She could bring back all that.
失礼してしまいますわね。私は女神。あなた様には測れない世界に存在するもの。あなた。
なるほど。そいつは面白い。前言撤回だ。俺の中に入ってきたなら 精一杯楽しませてやるぜ。
なんだかお酒臭そう。できる限りお断りしたいですわ。
おい。
Both of them end up laughing as they make fun of each other after that. I guess he's hardly normal if he made it this far.
僕の中にいても運命を変えられた。
Mihu lets her thoughts slip out. She catches herself and checks to make sure that Ada and Federico didn't hear her. I can't bring it up now, but she might know something we don't in regards to Parker's intervention with fate. Maybe it was me being born?
もっとも私の器になれるのはたった一人。皆様も余計なことを考えるいとまがございましたら、それでは今宵の選定はここでおしまい。
We've somehow ended up with any more questions this late in. That being said, I can tell what we're about to enter the final stretch. 10, 11, 12. 3 more weeks. Leave!
ひとまずお疲れ様と言っておこう。今宵は君も一人の運命を終わらせた。君の見えないところで君の心には大きな負担になってしまったようだけれど、もっとも君はすでに自分が一人ではないことを知っているね。それは
Sorry, Lev. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I figure I'll wake up in the real world, but it seems fate isn't quite done with me for the night. Instead, I'm face to face with the man that I've grown accustomed to appeared in my dreams. As usual, I can't move or say anything in response. I can only vaguely process what he's telling me.
さて、君は一つ新しいカードを手に入れたね。それは新しい記憶を手に入れたのにも等しい。今夜は階段をまた一つ登った君へのお祝いだ。君の忘却を呼び戻してあげよう。
It's a scene from my childhood. At the time, I was playing at a nearby park. I say park, but it was a rather famous tourist spot. I went there often as a kid due to my grand being too busy with the store to entertain me. This had to have been before I started elementary school. It was there I met a girl around the same age as me.
どうしたの？
So cute! She did. It's so cute! She didn't answer my question. Well, it's rare to find other kids they're my age, so I probably wanted to play with her. So I kept talking to her, and she kept ignoring me. I eventually gave up and just sat down next to her. She was staring into the distance, seemingly at nothing. When I noticed that, I decided to follow her gaze without another word. Once it was time for the party to close, we both left. I told her I'd see her next time before we parted ways, but she remained silent. The day after that, she was there again in the same spot, staring off into the distance. I sat beside her without a word. Thinking back, I'm amazed I was able to do that. It must have been that I wanted to mimic her or something. I spent the day sitting with her until the park closed. I told her I'd see her next time before we parted. She spent the day after doing the exact same thing as I did. As usual, I told her I'd see her next time before we parted, but things changed the days after that.
僕、明日から遠くへ行くんだ。
I remember thinking it was weird that she sounded so boyish despite being a girl. I probably should have had a stronger reaction when the girl who had been silent for 3 days finally talked to me, but I guess that's just how kids were.
遠くに？
そうさ。僕のお父さんは車で事故を起こして人を殺しちゃったんだって。周りの人の目があるから引っ越さなきゃいけないんだって。遠くへ行くのって怖いよ。
I didn't really understand what she meant at the time. That's why I was able to answer her right away.
大丈夫だよ。寂しくなったらまた来ればいいんだよ。私はいるよ。きっとずっとここに。
なら名前を教えて。
リンカ。私は獅子舞リンカだよ。あなたは？
美晴。
I didn't care about her family name. Not like I was old enough to understand the nonsense between given and the family names. I just made sure to answer people when they asked by reciting what Grant told me to say. We talked and played a lot on that day.
今日はさよならなのかな。
She sounded worried when she asked. As usual for the young me, I didn't think about it very long. So my answer was simple.
またねだよ。
Aww. After that, I never met her there again. At the park, where the ever so familiar clock tower had just been built. I guess that much like how the park has now become our final destination, it also served as our beginning. Oh, that's why the park is so important!
And
this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I will see you lovelies in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.